Got some requests on mounting a scope to the ultralight rifle. Now the Cricket rifle I happened to buy came with a scope mount and scope. The main reason I bought this particular one, if you remember it was pink, is because it came with the scope mount. And stationary mount base, Keystone Sporting Arms. It says the part number is KSK, let me focus, K8A031. And then it came with this scope here. I'm also going to do some accuracy tests with the rifle using the scope. So far I've been using the open sights, me and the kids, and it's been working out well. Yeah, especially because I want them to learn how to shoot open sights well before they start using a scope. This is an overview. I'm going to remove this screw, and this screw, and then you will use the scope mount. Will mount, kind of like that, and then you'll have to move this down. Then that's how it's going to work out. So we will take off the stock. Remove the bolt. Move the sight. There are witness marks here, and I use those, record those before I remove it. Need to loosen this side screw. And you can see how the mount will fit. So what I usually do is I actually will try the screws out in here first. Try them out each individually to make sure that they don't bottom out before they secure the scope mount. Sometimes you can get where they bottom out, then your scope can move a little, and you're not really tightening up on the mount. You're tightening up just inside the hole. This is what I'm talking about. Say you tighten this screw up one at a time, and it stops right here. Then you can move the mount and say, "Oh, screw's too long." But this one actually tightens all the way down. See how it doesn't move? Then you can do the same thing. You can do the same thing. You loosen it back up, do the other screw, and then you make sure you have a good solid mount. Now, I'm not using Loctite right now because I haven't decided if I'm going to do this permanently or not. But usually you'd clean both off and use Loctite. Noticed here, this is not parallel with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it apart. I'm going to persuade this with a ball peen hammer to become parallel again, because I don't want it tweaking the mount. So I got that parallel now. I actually think that probably took the longest time of mounting the whole scope, was getting that corrected. After you get these screws tightened, don't forget to tighten this screw, because this is what's going to keep it steady in the back, especially if you install a bigger scope. The only problem with installing a bigger scope is you'll have a big scope, your scope's going to end up weighing more than the whole rifle assembly. After it's all snugged up, I'll put the scope on. Metric Allen wrench is required, at least for that particular mount. Put the bolt back in. Put the stock on. Now you got a scoped, out scope. I'm going to look at different scopes though, because I can already tell it changes the whole feel of this because it's a lot heavier. A lot heavier. Putting the scope on, took it from 15 ounces to 27 ounces. So keep that in mind. If you guys got any suggestions for really lightweight scopes, let me know. That's what it looks like. Fold it up.